Hello, Tigers. My name is Rachel Zalucki.
And I'm John Messer.
On this week's segment of Everybody's a Critic, we're breaking down the Justice League trailer.
Starting off, we see Amy Adams walk into her field of dreams to see Henry Cavill.
With the recent death of Henry Cavill's Superman now apparent, it becomes clear that Metropolis and Gotham, which are sister cities in this universe for non-comic fans, are under intense attack by an invasive species of some sort.
Who exactly are these goofball invaders? It has been confirmed by director Zack Snyder that this is the Parademon army under the command of a certain Steppenwolf, who is hell-bent on conquering Earth.
Steppenwolf's appearance in this trailer may potentially hint at a new breed of villain with not-so-super original ideas. He definitely seems to be a force to be reckoned with, as the trailer suggests briefly with glimpses of parademons in intense combat with Amazonian warriors. But admittedly, he's not the first to try to terraform Earth. Get a new playbook, dude. We've seen this before.
Joss Whedon was brought on to help write the script, and it shows in the trailer. Characters use his trademark snark during combat, interspersing banter with punches, especially the characters that are new to the DCU. Aquaman always has a deadpan to throw out in practically every scene shown of him, and the Flash likewise has Spider-Man-esque comments showcased throughout the middle part of the trailer.
Many of the new characters appear in the new trailer, most interesting, in my opinion, being Cyborg. Mostly because I may or may not have an intense fear of robots that left me a little shook after my first run-through of the trailer.
Oh my god.
Well, Cyborg, played by Ray Fisher, is making his cinematic debut as a boy who peaks during his football high school career before tragically dying in an accident that destroys most of his body, thus allowing his father to reanimate him through cybernetic machinery. The connection between the Cyborg's cybernetic body and Steppenwolf's mother box is hinted at in the trailers, as Cyborg seems to make an attempt to retrieve the box, only to be shocked by it. In the climax of the new trailer, there are various shots of each hero fighting Steppenwolf individually. These sequences have fans speculating that each of the heroes will fail individually against Steppenwolf before finally coming together and winning as a big happy family. If this seems obvious, that's because they did it in Avengers too.
Well, Rachel, the trailer also hints at the premise when Jason Momoa's Aquaman says, "A strong man is strongest alone, ever heard that?" And Batman's all like, "That's not the saying, that's the opposite of the saying."
Those were good impressions, John.
Thank you. Near the end of the trailer, our predictions come true as we see the Justice League finally team up against Steppenwolf and his parademons. That's it for the trailer, Rachel. What's your take on it?
Well, John, in all honesty, I'm kind of strung out on superhero movies. When I saw this trailer, I came out of it feeling lukewarm at best. The DCEU has all but squeezed most of their content dry, forcing them to come up with dead-end movies that end up being more relevant as memes than as box office contenders. Let's hope the hype around this movie pays off, and it doesn't end up as one of DC's more expensive flops, like Batman vs. Superman, or worse, Suicide Squad.
I'll be frank with you, I've never been a fan of any of the DCEU movies, and this trailer didn't manage to change that. The out-of-place pop song, the random characters and plot threads thrown in, and in the end it feels like Batman vs. Superman again. After watching this trailer, I'm more sure than ever that it's probably going to be bad. And you know what else? I miss Steppenwolf's old design from the Justice League cartoon. Put that in the movie, silly hat and all.
Regardless of your views of the trailer or the DCEU as a whole, Justice League is one of the most anticipated movies of the year. With the introduction of Aquaman, Cyborg, and the Flash, many are anxious to finally see their favorite heroes share the spotlight. Justice League hits theaters on November 17th. Well, that's all for us here on Everybody's a Critic. Back to our hosts.